It would have been really cool if Karen had gotten a move +1, and then she could just fly onto this tile and just kill this punk with a javelin, or, you know, just kill him. Just kill him. But she actually, never mind, she couldn't do that. The overlap killed him. So, I can get Leaf out of the range of 1 ballista. He's still in range of the other 2 if I do that. That doesn't even help him very much. At this point, he's just chugging vulneraries until the ballistas stop hitting him. Even Fergus here. Well, the difference is Fergus, we can heal. 4 more turns of it, unless I do something clever, I guess. Just want to check some numbers here. The mage can do 7 damage. The javelin... Oh, I see. The javelins can't even hurt him. Okay, that makes me feel better. So, in the forest, Leaf has enough defense that these guys can't do anything. Well, this guy can do 1. So he's actually pretty safe. It's really just the ballista. So what I'll just do is I'll move him in range of 1, or out of range of 1 into the range of another. Vulnerary up, and the mage should fight him, and that'll be fine, and then the javelins can't even hurt him. And maybe I'll try to kill that. Let's see. Meanwhile, up here... I don't know. I kind of feel like we might be... The smart play is probably to wait till this guy's out of ammo, because it's... Like, there's no way you're killing all this. Plus, these guys are starting to charge towards us. So... We probably want to hold out if we want to... If we want the math to be simple and not have to do a lot of extra calculations, we should just hold off a couple turns here. You've never played any Fire Emblems? What would you start with? I often recommend, like, Path of Radiance, the GameCube one. The easy mode on that is pretty generous for a new player. And that game's got a lot of ways of saving you if you've made some bad decisions. So, that's a good starter game. The other one is, technically it's Fire Emblem 7, but it's just on the Game Boy Advance, just Fire Emblem. The one with the Lynn Elliewood Hector. Lynn, her intro is actually pretty easy as well. So, Lynn gives a nice tutorial on Fire Emblem 7, and probably easy mode Path of Radiance. Those would be the 2 easy starters. I think Lynn story mode, or like Lynn normal mode, is probably like the easiest opening to any Fire Emblem game. It's like literally designed as the first English Fire Emblem game with like a tutorial. So, it's an option anyway. Alright, 1 more bolting. Leaf here could definitely get rid of this ballista. We don't need the... Oh, I wasn't even talking about it, but the mage just, you know, exploded on himself there. 16 or 12, 10, 6 times 2 is not enough. I mean, we could Brave Sword this. Oh boy, that's pretty powerful. Rapier is weak. I don't really have like a heavy hitting weapon other than the Brave Sword. Let's get it out of the way. You don't have Path. Unfortunately, buying a physical copy of Path of Radiance is really expensive. I got lucky. I bought it used back in the era of the GameCube from some kid who probably had it as a birthday gift, and I'm like, I'll buy it for 10 bucks. So I got a really nice copy of Path of Radiance. Definitely not easy to do anymore. There is, of course, emulators if you're into that. But yeah, if you want to have the actual physical copy, that one's a tough one. The GBA ones are totally... Like, it's a good start, though. Like, Fire Emblem 7 or 8, either one's probably pretty simple. But I would say 7 might be a little bit easier at the very beginning. Okay, so this guy... got... Ooh! Alert, alert! Clever enemy units. Armor Slayers. Riderbane. That's not so big. That's not so big. Yeah. Pay attention. So, that's bonus triple damage. That's a 42 might weapon against our Fergus here. So, how about we don't leave him there. That's in range of the ballista. I think we just pull out of range for this turn. And we do have one that counters Dhalsim and one that counters the Cav, so this might be Ocean's time to shine. And then one more shot of bolting. I left Asvel out of the way. Maybe I'll bring him over just in case. Sure. Thanks, Asvel. Ike is busted. Yeah, Ike is super strong in Path of Radiance, no doubt about it. At least in easy or normal mode, it's fine, but if you're playing on hard mode, you actually need him to, like, cap some stats, or else you can't kill the final boss. There's some difficulties with Ike, depending on his stat growths, for the end game, but only really on hard mode, so... but yeah, Ike is definitely one of the stronger lords in the series, for sure. For sure. You think Karen can help over here? She's got 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Let's just see how this looks. 7 damage. Yeah, I'll let her chip in here a little. Also, hey there, Dridgeable. And Pal and Aaron and all you guys stopping by. Shiva can try the arena. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I might throw into the arena. Oh, I definitely miscalculated her movement there. I thought she... Whatever. Dumb blue there, not... Yeah, no, Shiva... he's actually got a scroll on. That I was going to send Asvel in, but sure. Seeing as someone mentioned Shiva in the arena, he's nearby. He's got a scroll. Let's show this off a little bit more. It would have been better with, like, Nana's Charm or anyone that gives us support. But here, 800 gold is generally on the easy end. Silver axes are scary. We gotta do some math real quick when this starts. I might have to pull out if he gets hit. 26. Oh, nice start. So I do 21 damage, and we're already done. Oh, so rude. We probably would have survived, but the fact that we got hit on the first round means can't stay in safely. That's where the extra 10%, 20% avoid really helps keep it safe. Yeah, arenas, I like to prepare better for them, but they're cool and all. Alright, well, let's just focus on the real threat right now. Get these guys dealt with, and then we can talk a little bit more about arenaing once we're done this part. This is the last round of bolting, and we've taken out most of the ballista without just draining them of ammo, which I feel is a nice accomplishment. We didn't just time them out like you might do. Actually, Leaf has almost got a free shot into that back row ballista too. Shouldn't be too hard to get that one with Leaf. I do need to be careful. Leaf is not, like, invincible by any means. Alright, so 2 of these guys can attack Karen thanks to my mistake, but, you know, she's pretty survivable against these little javelin dudes. The arenas are nothing like the GBA ones. Oh no, it's the same. You just have to press the B button and you leave. You leave at the end of a combat round, so it's not instant. It's not like as soon as you press the B button, you leave. But after one round of combat, attack, follow-up attack, whatever, then you exit and you just lose your money. The only one that's not like that, I guess... Well, FE4 genealogy is a little different because you don't die if you lose in the arena, but normally you would. Okay, 10 and 10 is not enough. I gotta remember to give Leaf some sort of weapon that's hits a little harder and isn't a magical super rare weapon. 8 plus 8 is not enough. I guess we'll just Iron Sword it. The problem with this is, if I stand here, he's gonna move back into the fort, and then I might not be able to kill him. Maybe I should just use one of the good swords. Yeah. It's gonna save us a turn because he's just gonna hide. Also, I maybe should have considered healing. It's an option. Yeah, we're gonna destroy these guys. This one might run out. This one's probably gonna run out of ammo, but we can get almost all the ballistas done. Oh, by the way, because I didn't really show it off, we do really want to steal this, or I guess we didn't bring a thief, so we're gonna have to talk about capturing a 17-con Largo, but we'll talk about that when we get there. If you'd like them to be endless? Well, there is a skill that sort of does that. So the accost skill, if you're faster, adds a round of combat, and I think in Genealogy it can keep adding rounds, like, mostly indefinitely until someone dies. But, yeah. Your characters would just always die with permadeath there, if you just let that be the general rule. Alright, bolting is gone. We've got a couple ballista left. So the big problem is keeping the Ridersbane out of range of our cavalry and Armor Slayer away from Dhalsim. We could just, you know, rush over here. I mean, that's pretty efficient flame sorting. Sometimes you gotta use your cool weapons. You can't just hoard them. We could use Asbel, maybe? Or Ocean. Actually, this guy is not the Armor Slayer, so we could use Fergus for this guy, maybe. Or at least we could try. Oh boy, he actually does pretty good damage. 18 times 2 if we hit. Should we go with accuracy? 12 times 2 would not kill. Alright, we'll go for the 89%. 16 should kill. If we miss one, we've got other people to follow up. Fergus has a really good pursuit critical, so his follow-ups are often criticals. So, I like him. Good guy. HP, skill, speed, luck, defense, not bad at all. Good boy, Fergus. Can get you out of the way. Yeah, Fergus, I like it. Should be using Carrion wherever he is. I like this guy, Callion. Carrion. Him and Fergus are my two favorite of my my knights right now. Okay. So the next up is the Riderbane. So probably not actually good for Carrion. Maybe Dhalsim though. Not quite doubling. Damn. I mean, Dhalsim shouldn't be doubling. Not able to one-shot. Well, we'll just let him do some chip damage. It's fine. He's got to get some XP someday. He's such a big boy. We're going to make him work. Guess we use Ocean. Actually... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. So we could have Callion attack that guy. I don't think Asbel can make it all the way over there, but he's already... I don't want to waste Graf Caliber or Wind, so he's just going to be playing around with some fire magic. Might as well just let him have his fun in the arena when we get there. Well, I say that, but I don't want to waste the Vouge. I would really like to get Asbel promoted today, so we'll probably do that. 18 experience is not the worst anyway. Just a reminder that we can't actually capture Cavaliers because they're mounted, so there's no way to steal their weapons at the moment anyway. Four times crit multiplier means his follow-up attack is a 48% crit. he actually has reasonable odds, like basically 50-50 of just killing this guy. And he misses the 94. Never mind. Classic Thracia. Alright, shouldn't change anything drastically. One ballista. These guys still don't want to move. Should be nothing to worry about. I guess if I'd, well, 94%, but I could have had Nana in range for support, and then that would have given everyone 10% better, but... Okay, oh yeah, by the way, Karen, maybe not a Slim Lance, but she could kill that guy. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Hey! Critical Karen! Saving weapon uses by missing and then getting a crit. I gotta keep her out of range of any kind of ballista shenanigans. Oh, she's getting hit by the javelin. I should have pulled her back one more time. Okay. Pretty much settled. It's looking mostly sorted out. There you go, Callion. Good deal. This is Leaf. Hey, Rooms, long time no see indeed. I was streaming at a unusual time for a little while, so today's a little bit off schedule technically. Ouch. Oh, well, there's only 2 in range, so he wasn't at any risk of dying. This guy doesn't count. Don't worry about him. 1 damage. 2 damage, actually. Oh, that's it. Game over, man. Alright. I could move up and try to kill this one right now, which would save a little bit of time. 1 more shot available from that ballista. And it's... how much damage? I can always forget. 20? 22, actually. 12 damage. Okay, that'd be bad. That would kill him. So what we'll do is park here for a turn, equip something lighter, and just wait 1 turn. They can't hurt him here, or they can't do any significant damage, and then he'll regen a little bit. He's already actually, like, burned through an entire vulnerary, so I'm kind of feeling bad about wasting them. And we should be able to take another round on this guy. 14. This guy's got lower defense than the other one. 8 and 8 is not a kill. Well, we can go with the long lance for the most damage. Alright, Pegasus doing well. She did get a strength level up, so... like, I was a little bit unimpressed with her at the beginning. She seemed to have some of the... one of the, you know, classically bad early game Pegasus joins with bad stats, but she's definitely got some potential already at level 9, so... now, how do we want to break this? I mean, Asvel can probably do it without any real risk. Basically, all we need to do is kill this guy and then leave someone on the fort, and it's, you know, game over, we win. So as soon as we kill him, which 1 damage shy, 66%. So can we get some support in there? A little bit more accurate. I think Asvel is supported by Leaf. Unfortunately, Leaf is in the wrong spot for that, but I don't think anyone else supports him. Maybe Seti or Sed, but he's not here. So Nana's as good as he can get. If he misses, which he probably will with 76%, I betcha... Oh, you just get a critical? Sure, why not? Thanks, Asbel. Might as well just make it look easy. Anyway, now we've got access to the fort. This might be a time for Dhalsim to shine. Just he's already got like 12 defense. Put him there, and then they can't even. They've only got 15 attack. Like it's pretty sad. All right, armored guy. Yeah, they can't even hurt him. And he doubles. Dhalsim. Look at this big boy. Doubling just means you're accurate enough to get one hit in, though. Alright. One more round of Ballista, and then next turn we should kill the last one and be basically home free. Just gotta fight our way through. I guess I could try to capture some of these longswords. I don't know if it's worth a lot of trouble, but now that we're getting close to the end, we could talk about it. Make sure we got some choices next turn. Yeah, Shiva failed pretty miserably in the arena. Poor guy. Wow, 23%. For playing XCOM or something. How about another 23%? Okay. Okay. Looks like maybe no one will even attack Dhalsim because he's just too defensive. They won't even bother trying. Alright, Leaf should be more than enough to deal with this guy. Might take a couple turns. Let's just get him out of the way. Then everyone else will feel a bit safer. I can fly Karen around. Alright, and Leaf is pretty close to capping out his level 20. Does anyone know what chapter he auto-promotes? Like, I expect it's a fair ways off. So, he's gonna be maxed out on XP for a fair while. Let's see. Longbows, are they worth anything? I think the problem with the heavier bows is my archers generally don't have very much constitution, so it slows them down a lot. We'll make some room for the rest of the team to move in. He never hits 2 in a row. It's against his rules. His personal pride is to only smack things 1 time with an axe. Okay, Fergus. How are we looking for defense? Only 7? Rapiers would do bonus damage here. Why not? He doesn't really use it like a rapier, I feel. Just smacks him on the top of the armor with a rapier and gets a crit. Chapter 18? Yeah, that's a long way off. I wonder if we can get Asbel to get this guy into, like, capture range. No. That's an easy kill. What about the other guy? 1 magic, probably the same thing. Too strong. We'll probably just end up crit killing these guys, but it's all good. I like how you get the fort defense even on your offensive attacks. Just not enough damage there. Still not enough damage, even with 2 hits. It's too bad. Oh well. Let's stop messing around, just kill him. Kill him in one hit, so there's no counter. Callion, 87%, dude. Good thing I used the heavier weapon. She could just armor slay him. That'd work. Alright, anyway, we've pierced through their defenses now. We're pretty much good. I can't imagine those 2 armor knights have any chance of actually killing anybody. There's not enough left alive. I don't think I need to use Asvel there. We'll see here. 4 damage, not a problem. I think Maka is like, she's just so strong they don't even try to attack her. That's great. Pretty cool. Just have her capture him. I guess we should try to capture, like if I want to get a couple spare weapons, a little bit of money off this map, we should at least go for those 2. So, we need a little bit of chip damage, probably. 15 and 15 would definitely kill if he hits. 14 and 14 would also definitely kill if he hits both, which would only ever happen when I don't want him to. So that, you know, we can guarantee it. 11 and 11, but the second one's pretty likely to be a critical. Okay, maybe chipping them down is not going to be so easy. 8 plus 8. This is how we do it. If it's a crit, it'll be a capture. If it doesn't crit, then it's fine. The next person can capture. Might as well get 2 crits. Why not? 2 is better than 1. Okay, that's a free sword. And we'll see if we can pull off an axe out of the deal. I mean, we do have these hammers laying around. We don't use them very often. 50-50. Bam! Knocked him out. 1 shot. It's actually 69%. I like to think everything is like 20% lower odds than it is. Probably safer to think that way. We need someone with a little bit of inventory space, like Dagdar. And Callion. Sure, a little bit of bonus goods. Kind of just want to burn this hand axe out. I don't really care if it kill. It's only got 1 use, so I'd like. We actually could have killed him if we got lucky, but I mostly just wanted to, like, now I can get rid of it and not feel guilty. Okay, unless there's some surprise reinforcements, all we gotta do is clean up the last couple guys and then talk about the arena, which. Well, okay, while we're just wrapping up a couple things here, don't bother in the odds, just be like, yeah, none of this is safe. It's all likely to get you killed. Like, nothing is guaranteed. Every attack is possibility of death. Right, so I want to do a little bit of arena time. And I may not end up recording it all for the future tubers, so it might just be off camera because it's a little bit monotonous. And then come back for the end of it. What I want to explain is, I'm pretty sure I've done this before on various Fire Emblem Shining Force type series over the course of my YouTubing career. So the way I tend to do things like this is I don't like to overly grind or to like to get overpowered. At least not for a Let's Play. Maybe off Let's Plays, but for our purposes, I want to keep things fairly as intended, I guess, is probably my strategy. Like, the game includes arenas, so I like to think it's intended for you to use them a bit, or at least play with them. Ignoring them seems like overly silly. Like, there's no reason to completely skip them in my mind. But I know you can definitely abuse them if you invest too much. You can kind of break the income, like the gold balance, and get way too much money, or you can get all your characters to max stats or whatever, and then the game just gets too easy. So I'm trying to think of a fair way to get kind of in between, you know, using the mechanics to get some value out of the arena, and also have a little bit of fun, show it off, but not like too much. And the line is, you know, difficult. Everyone's got their own preference, no doubt. I would never get a consensus from Twitch chat or YouTube or anything. But my general strategy is, I try to take my lower level characters that are lagging behind a little bit, and use the arena to catch them up. Not to take someone who's already kind of in the lead and make them even better. As much as the One Punch Man is pretty awesome. What I would not do in the arena would be to say, well, Maka, you know, Maka's pretty good. We could give her a few more level ups and she'll be 20 strength. She's already so good. We're not doing that. Although she could crush the arena, no doubt about it. But what I would be willing to do is like, well, for instance, Asbel I would like to promote. He's almost there, so a couple level ups and then promote him at level 20. That's kind of, you know, doesn't really gain him too much. What I might try is, like, Shiva's a little bit under-leveled, so if I could catch him up to, like, 10 or 12, that might be worth a shot. Don't let chat decide anything, yeah. But yeah, basically, I'm just thinking taking some of my slightly lower-level characters, not that I've got a whole lot on the map right now, and just getting them a little bit caught up. I didn't really bring a lot of those, but I could have deployed, like, there's that level 1 character from the last chapter, the Knight Squad that we just recruited. Kane, Alva, Robert, all those guys. They're all like level 1 knights. I might find a chapter with an arena and just level them up to 10 or something, you know, just so they've got enough base stats that we could use them if we wanted to, and we could see how they turn out, but not enough to be like, now they're my strongest character out of nothing, you know, like, that might be a little bit too much. Oh, we should try to capture this guy, or we should just easy auto capture him, because he can't fight back. So, the way we do it is Nana, although she's also the healer, you need her within 3 tiles of... Oh, she can use physics finally. Nice. Yeah, she got C rank staves, so that's good. But yeah, Charm is a 3-tile radius, so you gotta put her 3 tiles of the arena. And then you gotta check if there's anybody that has a support. Like if Shiva has any supported by characters, which might be Safi, who's not here, then you'd want to put her in range. But Charm and supports, and then you throw him in the arena. Technically, and I might not do this too much, but he doesn't need any weapons. He just uses his iron sword or whatever the arena gives him. But you could give him a bunch of scrolls, and they all add up together. So his growth rates would be a little bit higher. That takes a lot of micromanagement that I'm not a huge fan of, but I might do a little bit of like giving them, like if they specifically need like strength or constitution, you could give them the right scroll for that at least, and then hope they get a good level up. What I will need to do though is I have to always concentrate. I have to slow down and be like, okay, every time he goes in here, gotta do a little bit of math. Otherwise, if he dies on, you know, it's wasting our time. So he takes 18 damage if he gets hit. If he gets hit, I have to exit out, basically. 50-50 chance, and we have to exit out. Now, he got another attack in because we were doubling. It's possible one more hit would have killed the enemy, but so far we're 0 for 2, so we've lost a bunch of money already. Honestly, I feel like Shiva usually has pretty good odds in the arena, so that was unfortunate. How much money do we have? Like, can I even try this again? Yeah, we've got like 7 grand. We're not doing too bad for gold, but so far the arena has not been anything. I feel like that was a little bit of bad luck, though. Alright, so we've got ourselves an extra physic and heal staff. We will need to try to capture this guy to get the Master Seal. Is this a, This is a C. So we could, before I cut out for the future tubers, we can talk about capturing this boss at least. Although I might need some of my arena crew to do it. We'll see. We'll see if this batch is enough. And so because of that epic fail, the good news is, you know, your healers get a lot of time to get some experience and staff ranks. That it certainly doesn't hurt to get your healers leveled up a little bit more than normal. Keeps them a little bit more survivable and all that. One of the bonuses. What I will do is... I don't like save stating for arena abuse, but I also don't like the extreme focus of like all the math right away. We should be fine unless we get hit. It's always, I mean, that's the rule always. It's always you're fine until you get hit. But we got the critical before we could back out, so we actually win. So Shiva's 1 for 3. Not ready to go back in. Now, unfortunately, one thing I did learn in my test is if you press the back button while you're in the arena, but you win before you would have exited, you still win and you get your experience, but the game doesn't show you your level up. So you can miss your level up stats if you back up and then get the win. It's kind of weird, but that's just how it works. The arena is easiest for people with lots of supports, by the way, because you get 10% hit, avoid, critical, and critical avoid for your support bonuses. So Dawson over there on the side, if I send him in with Leaf in range, makes him, you know, it'll make it a lot easier for him, basically. And I think you can have, like, I think the cap is 3 supports, so essentially plus 30 to, like, all your stats. Which is, that's a pretty big difference when you're throwing someone into the arena. Just want to rearrange this a little bit. Ah. Alright, how about Nana level up? HP luck. Well, that's 2 pretty bad Nana level ups today. Alright, and so Largo... capturing him is not going to be easy. Or possible? 27 defense? General means weak to hammers and stuff. I hadn't even thought of it till now, basically. I need to get rid of those items. One slot there. Our inventory's looking pretty full. Okay, Leaf's got 1 slot, and Machi's got 1 slot. Oops. Trading, always a bit of a nightmare. Weaken him with Asvel. We'll have a look at the math, but yeah. I'm assuming... Well, Maka's not going to be able to capture him, so... We need a mounted unit. The only people that could capture him would be mounted. Fergus can armor slay, technically. And I don't think Karen will do any damage. Maybe... Dagdar does not have enough constitution either. So it's either a hammer on a horse or an armor slayer on a horse. I didn't even bring Asvel over. Let's run it back. We can save the arenaing for once we're done with the boss. We're not going for a low turn count, don't worry about it. Does he have a ranged weapon? I should be careful here. Yeah. Don't forget, great bow. Inventory cleaned up. take, and release. Threw him right in the water, it even made a sound effect. Lovely. I didn't know about that one. It would be easier if Nana was down here. Let me see how much the Flame Sword would do. Probably just kills him, but let's just see. 14, 14, that's 2 14s. If it's a crit, which her second one would be pretty likely to be a crit, it's only 31 damage, but a crit plus a hit would kill. So we gotta be careful with that. Uh-oh. What's my back button? Okay. I couldn't afford to accidentally do that. Does you hate it? I know one of my buttons is cancel. I can't remember now. We had a similar experience back in Dagdar's mansion, where I had nearly got Dagdar killed by doing essentially that. Alright, we can see a couple more arenas for the future tubers. The future YouTubers that get to see a little bit here and there. Alright. See if we can go 50-50. 920 might be harder, might be a higher level, I don't know. 21, 16 damage. Again, we should be good now. We weren't actually doubling him. Jeez. Well, I just happened to have cheated. Okay, never mind. The arena sucks. We're gonna talk about the arena with the live chat after I'm done this nonsense. Ugh. I swear, I practiced arena on my offs time. Fast characters, and I guess he's like base level, but 12 speed is pretty good. Fast characters that typically double generally have no problem in there. I swear, I'm not lying. But for whatever reason, I didn't look at them. I didn't math enough. You know, we didn't have 100%, so eventually you miss. I've got to really focus. I think that the problem for me with recording and trying to get this done kind of quickly is the arena requires a lot of concentration. You definitely can't just autopilot, because that's what's going to happen if you just like, oh yeah, we're fine. Alright, well, at this point, I'm not redoing the chapter. We've put in way too much time here. Forget restarting for a dumb death. We're gonna just cheese it if we have to. But I'll try to get it right here without messing up. So, yeah, Asvel does less damage with the Flame Sword, with his magic than... How is that possible? I guess Maka has a higher crit rate? That's crazy. I guess the might on the Flame Sword's better than the fire, but Asvel doesn't have a great magic stat, so she's actually better than him because of the +5 on the Flame Sword. Sheesh. Asvel, come on. So, how much capture damage can we do? Carrion does not have enough weapon rank to do an Armor Slayer, because it's C. I think it's C. B rank, not even close. Alright, let's... I gotta do a little bit of math again. The BlueAnkylo special. So, when I say math, I mean it's a capture attack with an Armor Slayer with 7 damage, 27%. Aye. That's not even close. At least we're not doubled. Technically, we could probably make him switch to Great Bow. And then he wouldn't counter. And once he's not countering, as long as we can't go out of the way, we can... Well, the gate also regens, so it's not so simple. It might be better with him not to have the bow, though, because our chip damage is going to be very reliant on mages. But there's criticals, right? So he actually doesn't. I thought he might have the Pavai skill, the you know, the ability to just not take damage. That was, I think, every general in Genealogy had that. I really do want that Master Seal though, so we gotta try to figure that out. The answer is just bring a thief, honestly. 10 speed thief. I didn't think I needed them because I couldn't see Largo at the deployment screen, but yeah, actually that would have made it a lot easier. And I got all these boring units that aren't doing anything. Am I gonna have to go all the way over with Nana? I might need her 10% hit rate. Oh, I think I was missing one bonus though. Like I was looking at Asbel's hit rate. Oh no, he's in range of Leaf. This is already with support bonus. Huh. So if I hit... If one was a crit, it'd be 34 damage minus 3. So 31. Again, yeah, we're in hit and a crit is a kill. 30 would be 27. 27 plus 12. Okay. 2 crits would kill, but a crit and a hit would put him pretty low. Just for fun, I want to see it, because we have to rescue him out of the way anyway, but... What's the meaning of this? Why do you trespass on our rightful land? You never see 2 crits in a row, right? Also, that's 45% hit rate. So, there'll be ways to chip him down a bit, but after that... The final smack is going to be really hard. Is Fergus... Fergus is supported by Karen? She's already... Oh man, we've already got the support bonus again. 73 avoid. Ouch. Let's just say we're probably going to need Nana here. There's no one else that can really help capture. Well, Finn, maybe we'll bring him back. I don't know. Okay. Let's speed this up, because... Oh, hold on. It's an important thing you gotta do here. Okay. Speed it up. We gotta move some people over here for this to have any chance. We're gonna figure this one out, and then off camera I'll decide if I want to do a little bit of a rename or not. What's another 3-hour episode, right? Unfortunately, the control inputs are a little touchy on super speed. That's my excuse. The game's too fast. It's too fast, Mom. Longer episode, more bonus content. That's true. The live troopers get all the bonuses. Alright, so Karen is not attacking the boss, but is in range of Fergus. Nana is in range of whoever is in front of the boss. And... I guess we're doing the attack from the left side. So I want Leaf over here, because he supports lots of people, and Asbel should be supported there. So that should give us, like, better odds. Doesn't look very good. So what's the math on this again? Let me just, 12, assumedly, 12 damage plus 27 damage is not a kill. Like, I don't think there's any reliable way to set this up other than hope you don't get double crits and then rely on some low percentages. Oh, that's right! I totally forgot. Asbel also has Adept, so he gets extra attacks that you can't really factor in. Yeah, that makes it really hard to, like, to reliably set up. I think if I was replaying this map, I would strongly suggest you bring Lithis. One thief, even Laura if she's got enough speed, and I don't think he's worth capturing. Like, this stuff, these weapons don't look that valuable, and then the Rider's Bane, like, that's nice, but I could let it go. It's the Master Seal that's super, super valuable, because there's quite a hard limit on how many of those you can get. Yeah, that's too bad. Definitely would have been nice to have a thief for this last bit. I think that's the only reliable way to get it. Put another save in, but I didn't really look at Leaf's attack. Only one attack. That's a little bit more safe. 11 damage. Still could crit, though. Finn? I just want to check his Brave Lance. This is a classic old capture, but... So we're deeply in the hole there. A crit. He gets 2 chances at a crit. Crit would do 11 damage. 62%. At least he's fairly accurate. It's 25% chance 2 attacks in a row. Probably close to like 15% because you got to hit as well. To get 11 damage. Is there anybody else that can do anything? Probably not. You need B-rank swords for the Armor Slayer. I guess Brighton could try a hammer, but the odds on that would be tiny. Yeah, this is pretty brutal, actually. The trouble is, I think we're just down to RNG on if you get the damage value at the right threshold. And then getting a lucky hit that's not a crit. I'm trying to think if there's any guaranteed way I can set this up. I'm pretty sure there isn't, really. He's got that ridiculous plus 10 gate bonus, which is just more than you can really math in there. Because technically any of these could turn into a crit that just finishes them off. Or an adept. I forgot. Oops. So, like, that was cool and all, but once again, I forgot about their skills. Dang. Yeah, that makes, like, that's the trouble. Because both my two, like, lowish damage, magic damage that can actually hurt them, they both have adept, which you can't... Like, how did you factor that in? Like... You'd have to try to rig it so you were expecting the adept to hit, and then let him heal all the way back up until he survives 2 hits. But even then, a crit would still wreck it. Can Nana chip? Well, let's see what she can do. I don't like using her sword if I can help it, but 15 damage. She does have the advantage of Kanto, so it's a little bit easier for her to hit and then move out of the way. She still could critical. Like, she still has that 11%. Now, 10 of that might be from support. So maybe you could move, I think, Finn out of range. Actually, Finn's out of range. I guess it's Leaf giving her support, probably. Like, there's some serious micromanagement if you have to move supports out of range to bring your crit low enough that you can hit him without killing him. But yeah, you'd probably have to think about stuff like that if you wanted a... If you're trying to get 100% fail-proof, no save state strat. Does this get him close enough if it hits? That gets him to 8. No. That's still one too much. That kills with 2 hits. 11. Okay, here you go. We need Leaf to hit twice. He needs to adept and no crits. Nope. And then Nana does too much damage. And then Asbel does too much damage. Probably Maka does too much damage. Well, maybe at this point, with the boss being a little bit lower on HP, what'll happen is, he'll heal up a little bit, but that'll put him in range of Nana bringing him back down, and then at least we'll have a chance to capture him at that point. Again, I still think the trouble with this is if you don't have, like, some sort of backup saves, you know, eventually you're going to hit that 11%. And it's just over. Our chance for Adept was about the same. Like, the chance of Leaf killing him with double attack was still the same kind of range as a crit. But yeah, Nana's light damage is not a bad, that's not a bad way to set it up. Alright, so this is our first actual chance. And there's not a lot of choices. I think we can try critical Brave Lances, we can try Armor Slaying, sword, or, you know, and maybe after that, if that fails, we just go for a Lucky Callion crit, but the odds are pretty bad on all of these, like 27% is not much. In theory, I think he gets bonus from that. 37%, yeah, so we can get up to 1 in 3. He does not die if he misses, which is important. And if we try with Finn, we've got 2 chances that are less than 33%. But that's it. I think our sum total here with all the setting up is... what is that? 2 chances at, say, 20%, and 1 chance at 30%? 37? It's probably an overall chance of, like, maybe 50-50 if you're lucky. Get one out of 3 of those. And I don't think there's much else. Like, Callion could try. He just dies. No, he can get 1 chance with whatever his crit rate is. And that's it. Alright, well, we're gonna open with Fergus. Give him a shot. And it's not over. Like, if we don't capture him this turn, we got lucky right off the bat. We would have had to just keep trying until, like, we would have had to keep trying to rig his HP to get him down to 3 again. HP skill, well, not a very good level up, but we did capture the boss. And with that, the, like, mission is over. So what I'm gonna do here is, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna put a save state here. We're gonna play the ending of the chapter for the future tubers. And then that way, when we start the next episode, we'll be starting the next chapter. But what I'll actually do is we'll end the chapter here, and then we'll rewind time to the save state, and then the live tubers will spend a little bit of time. I don't know how much arena I want to do, but I want to do a little bit of arena, and I think it's going to be easier if I do it not recorded. So we'll do that, and then we can just give you a summary. And I promise not to abuse it too much. At least that's what I'm going to say. Oh, you know, I didn't even... You need to remember to move the Master Seal over if you were not reloading, by the way. Don't forget that. Capturing and not moving stuff over doesn't actually count. General Largo. That man was every bit the soldier he was made out to be. This was our first time fighting the troops of House Frege. Now the battle is over, I can almost admire how well they fought. It was the might of a skeleton crew manning a small border outpost. I worry how fierce the full army will be. Probably tons of skeletons. Not skeletons. I'm looking at Undertale over there. And it's October. No, probably tons of ballista. Indeed, House Frege is one of the most prestigious families in all of Jugdral. They have a reputation to uphold. Bolting mages everywhere. To save themselves from any embarrassment, even the most lowly rank-and-file soldiers are drilled in the ways of knighthood and armor. Their army throughout the rest of the continent will reflect this rigid discipline. They're a formidable enemy, no doubt, but you fought with the best of them, Prince Leaf. Your leadership this day was most admirable. You mean how I had General Largo captured instead of killed? I'm such a nice guy. I didn't realize there'd be dialogue for that. Indeed, this holy war must be fought to the bitter end, but fighting it with such mercy is what the late Prince Quan would have done. Would he really have rigged that all up to try to get a critical on an Armor Slayer just because? I don't know, man. I guess we wanted those Master Seals pretty bad. I pray that you remain this just and forthright as our battles continue. Never forsake your knightly pride. I guess, you know, if I brought Lithis and just stole the Master Seal, if I just stolen the Master Seal, I would never have got this dialogue because I would have just killed him. Knightly pride, huh? I didn't really think of it in those terms. I merely want to avoid a needless slaughter and steal all the Master Seals. And I forgot my thief. Alright, so yeah, this is where we will come back, future tubers, except we'll have done a little bit of arena excitement, a little arena adventure. One advantage of some arena-ing is we might have a little bit of spare money, and then on the prep screen I can afford some iron weapons. And what I like to do is, if we've got a little bit of spare cash that I feel is kind of not totally earned because we used the arena for it, I can basically throw away like my half worn out iron weapons and just buy new ones. So it's like we repaired them and we didn't really, the gold didn't go to any like super useful value. Like we didn't stack up our gold and buy a bunch of stat boosters or anything nonsense. But you know, we just sort of refreshed our weapons so there's less micromanagement in the middle of a chapter with, you know, trying to steal more iron stuff that we don't always need to worry about. You know, there's some logic there where you just clean up your inventory and get rid of some of the garbage, and it might make it a little bit easier for you guys following along rather than, oh, let's steal another sword and transfer it between 5 different people and then put it in the convoy and then we've got 5 different half-broken swords all to balance. You know, no, I don't want to do that. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching, future tubers. Hopefully you enjoyed. That was a tricky chapter for a couple points. Definitely not that difficult if you skip the villages and the flame sword, but if you want all the goodies, definitely not an easy one to crack. Anyway, we'll be back next time for, I think it's chapter 10X actually. We'll see. I should have unlocked that. Anyway, whatever it is, we'll see you next time, and I'll see you there.